Morning, Elijah. Today, I'm here to give you feedback on the 6 fitness tests that you did, and I'd like to say a big congratulations on completing those 6 fitness tests that I gave you to do. So, firstly, you completed the T test, Elijah. Well done on doing that. The T test is a test of your agility, which the footballer needs to be able to change directions quickly. For example, if a team's on the counter attack, you need to be able to change your position quickly to run backwards. So, unfortunately, this test was a weakness of yours, as you scored a score of 13.70 seconds, and this puts you in the poor category. However, the test was conducted on grass, and it was a little bit slippery, a little bit wet, and you didn't have the correct footwear. So I've taken that into consideration, I've taken that into account. Nevertheless, your agility needs improving, but I like you on that. So one way you can improve this is by having a set of sticks. So let's say 5 sticks, placed relatively close to each other, equally spaced out, and then you run in between them. Have you seen footballers do that? So when they run in between, so that's a test of your agility, and that can help improve your agility. Secondly, you complete the 30-meter sprint. As you know, the 30-meter sprint is a test for speed, and as a right back, as you are a right back, right? A right back needs a lot of speed to go up and down, up and down the flank. So this test, you got a score of 5.10 seconds, and yet again, the conditions were slippery. It started to rain a little bit, so yet again, I take that into account. But nevertheless, it needs improvement. Your score of 5.10 seconds, that puts you in the poor category yet again. One way you can improve this is by doing resistance training, such as parachutes. As you know, parachutes, so what footballers, what athletes do, they attach a parachute and then they run. What the parachute, it can help increase the number of strides at top speed, so you can run even further. Next, Elijah, you complete the 1-minute squat test. As you know, the 1-minute squat test is a test for your muscular endurance, which a footballer needs, because a football match lasts for 90 minutes, a very, very long time. So footballers need a lot of muscular endurance to be able to last, especially in the late stages of the match, around the 80th, 90th minute. You need a lot of muscular endurance to complete the test, as you know. But unfortunately, you got a score of 30 squats, and during your test, there was a few of your squats were illegal. You wasn't going to 90 degrees, or your toes were going outwards. So I've taken that into consideration, and unfortunately, I couldn't count those squats that you did. Nevertheless, you can achieve your score by working on your quadricep muscles. So by going to the gym, doing leg press, stuff like that, getting more muscles in the legs, that can help you improve the number of squats you do in a minute. Next, you did the standing long jump. This is a test for power. As you know, footballers need a lot of power when you're going for a header, for example, to be able to jump as high as you can and beat the man and get the aerial advantage, which footballers, defenders need a lot. So for this score, you got a score of 198 centimeters, as you can see here. Unfortunately, that puts you in the poor category. Again, by improving the strength of your muscles, such as the quadriceps, this can help improve your score. In addition, you completed the same reach test, which is a test for flexibility at the hips, which footballers need, as you be changing directions a lot, so you need to be flexible at the hips. You got a score of 12 centimeters, which is a good score. It puts you in the good category, and this shows that you have a decent flexibility at the hips, hamstrings, and the lower back. Finally, you completed the 12-minute Cooper run. Unfortunately, you didn't complete the 12-minute Cooper run. You didn't complete the full 12 minutes of the run. So unfortunately, I cannot give you a score for this, as you did not complete it. So one way you can do this, improve the score, just doing jogging. Jogging can help improve your cardiovascular endurance. However, prior to the test starting, you did complain that you had a little bit of shin splints. So I've taken that into consideration, but yet again, there's lots of improvement. But at the end, Elijah, well done on completing the 6 fitness test, and let's get back to the improvement. Let's get back to the hard work and helping improve the score, which you need for a footballer.